Thank you very much, my dear learners and dear foreign teacher. I cannot pronounce your name at this moment, okay? But you will introduce yourself. And now I'm going to start my today's session. My dear learners, today already an foreign teacher already joined with us. And firstly, you will introduce yourself one by one. Then ma'am will ask you one by one. Then that's when she will talk with you, okay? But you know that it's a great platform for developing speaking power in English. And sometimes I have invited some foreign teacher to talk with you because removing your fairness, removing your shyness, okay? If you talk with them, inshallah, your pronunciation, your fairness, your anxiety must be removed, okay? Thank you very much. And now I'm going to give floor first, Tawhid. Tawhid, can you hear me?
Yes, sir, I can hear you.
Okay, but you will introduce yourself before ma'am.
Sir, can I start next time? Sir, actually, I was not ready.
Yeah.
Sir, actually, I have to. Sir, please, can you give me 1 minute?
Okay. You will talk later. Anayat Kubir.
Yes.
Okay,
Will I introduce
okay, firstly, you can introduce yourself very shortly. Everyone, description yourself very short.
Okay, thank you, sir, for giving me the chance to introduce myself. Hello, everybody. It's me, Anayat Kibrinan, a student of grade 8 in Gafurkan Islamic Government High School. My favorite hobbies are writing poems and stories and reciting the Holy Quran. That's all about me. Thank you very much.
Okay, then Nasif. Hello, Nasif. I can't listen you. Okay, Faiza Sultana.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Thanks for giving me the opportunity to tell something about myself. Firstly, Assalamu alaikum. This is Faiza Sultana, and I'm a student of grade 10 of Kerala Government Girls High School, and I live in a small town called Purgan, and I'm from Bangladesh. And my favorite hobbies are listening music, singing, reading stories, and also I like watching movies, and that's all about myself. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Now, Mirshajit.
Thank you, my dear teacher and our foreign guest. At first, I'd like to introduce myself. This is I am Mirshajit with you. My full name is Mir Abu Salih, but please you call me Mirshajit. I am a student of Gafurkan Islamia Government High School. I am in grade 10. My hobby is reading books and watch movies. My favorite, and that's all about for me.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Nice to meet you.
Rakib.
So, thank you, sir.
Okay, you can introduce yourself.
Thank you, sir. Yes, sir. This is I am Rakibul Hassan. Please call me Rakib. I am a student of Gafurkan Islamia Government High School. I read in class 9. I live in a small town Gafurkan in Bangladesh. And that's all. Thank you very much.
Okay. Now, Khondakar Tausif Sami.
Hello, everyone. Please allow me to introduce myself. My full name is Tausif Khondakar Sami, and I am a student of grade 6. I am 14 years old. The name of my school is Maimansingh Zilla School. We come from Mohanganj, and we currently live in a city called Maimansingh. My main ambition is to be a software engineer. That's all. Thank you.
Okay, now Tawhid.
Hello, I am Muhammad Tawhid bin Siddiq. I am a student of 9th grade of Gophergaon Islamia Government High School. I'm only 14 years old. I live in a small town called Gophergaon under Mymensingh district of Bangladesh. That's all about today.
Thanks.
Okay, Pauline. Pauline, I can listen.
In my voice now.
Okay, now we're listening. You can continue.
Okay. Okay. Hello, everybody. Please allow me to introduce myself. I am Muqsid Abtahi Poland. I am from Bangladesh. I live in the district Mymensingh. I live in a town called Gophergaon. I am 13 years old and I read in high school in grade 7. And my hobbies are playing cricket, playing football, and listening to music. And that's all. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, now Noor.
Thank you very much, sir, for this opportunity to introduce myself. Hello, everyone. I'm Muhammad Khairullah Sababner, and I'm 14 years old, and I'm in the 10th grade of Gophergaon Islamic Government High School. I live in the town of Gophergaon in Mymensingh district, and my main ambition is to be an aeronautical engineer in the future. And thank you for joining with us. It's really nice to meet you, ma'am.
Yes, thank you. My
Hello,
pleasure.
Nasif. Are you ready? Nasif, can you hear me?
Hello, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, you can introduce.
Yes, sir.
Tell your name and institution name. Okay. Last
my full name is Almas Aswad Nasif. Yeah. My full name is Almas Aswad Nasif.
Okay, thank you very much. Now I'm going to introduce myself before you and my dear foreign teacher. This is Mazaharul Islam. I'm an assistant teacher at Gophergaon Government Islamia High School. And I have been teaching since 2011. And I have been running online English language club since 2020 after pandemic COVID-19. I run this platform only for developing my students' speaking power in English. And now I have seen some students are participating at this moment. They love to speak in English. And English is an international language. English is a foreign language, we know. But we are not interested to speak in English. But mind it, if you want to develop your speaking power, you have to speak. There is no alternative way. Okay, thanks to everyone. And now I would like to request our foreign guest teacher, please, you will introduce yourself.
Yes, thank you very much for the invitation. My name is Yelena Prokhorova, and I'm from Ukraine. English is not my native language, but it is a really international language, and we have some academic mobility programs with other countries. I work at the Economic University in Kyiv. It is the capital of Ukraine. And we have academic mobility programs with different European universities. And of course, each European country has its own language, but usually we communicate in English. So English is not the native language of most of us, but we may communicate using English language. And additionally, I was surprised when we came to one university in Scotland. It is Great Britain. English is their native language, but I was surprised when I have seen that nearly 1/3 of university professors in Scotland university, they are not born in Great Britain. They are from different European and Asian countries. So it is really it's not a problem. You have not worry about your English language level, about your accent, because every people has its own accent according to their native language. But you have to speak. You have to speak more and more in order to communicate, in order people to understand you. One Canadian English language teacher, when we communicated with her, she emphasized that please, she make her recommendation was, don't worry, you have to use English, to speak English, you have to use very simple phrases and sentences. Don't worry and try to use very long phrases, sentences, idiomas, and so on, because the main task, people have to understand you, to communicate with you in English. So thank you very much for the invitation, and I'm ready for communication. What will be the next yes, step?
Okay, thank you, my dear guest teacher and dear learners. Today's guest teacher joined from Ukraine. Okay, and she is an university teacher. She's a university teacher, and yesterday, that's when last night, I talked with him, messenger, and I proposed her to participate in this session, and she agreed. And I was supposed to take this class at 7 p.m. Bangladesh time. I talked with her, but my personal works, I didn't start the session on that time. Okay, and again, I replied her that that session will start. I'm interested to start at 9 p.m. Bangladesh time. Okay, and finally I run. Okay, ma'am, if you want, you can talk to my students and I will help you to pronounce their name.
Yes, yes, thank you very much. Maybe more simple name for me, Nur, is it right?
Yes, ma'am, it's Nur.
Yes, yes. Nur, yes, yes, yes. Yes.
Ma'am, you are from Ukraine, but which province or which town?
Watching, I would like
yes,
some information.
Yes, city Kyiv.
From Ukraine, now she's
you're from Kyiv.
Yes, Kyiv, it is a capital of Ukraine. It is a capital city.
Yes, we know, we have heard a lot about Ukraine. So are you all right there?
Yes, thank you very much for your disturb. You know, war was very close to our home, to our city in March. But from the beginning of April, the war moves to the east and to the south of the country, and it is relatively safe nowadays in Kyiv. But you know, time by time, some missiles are flying over our city, so it is only relatively safe. It is our reality now.
I hope you stay safe.
Yes, yes, yes. Thank you very much for your question and for your disturb. And please tell me, what are your hobbies? What do you have any plans for the future? What job do you interested in?
Currently, my hobbies are writing and listening to music. And that's what I usually do in my pastimes. But in future, I want to become an engineer in aviation, particularly. So I hope to study abroad, to go to an aviation university and study aeronautics to soon become and take my dream job, which is being an engineer and building my own planes. and see them fly in the sky.
It's a great idea. Yes, engineers. It is very responsible and very useful. Yes, profession. Yes, good luck for you in the future life.
Thank you.
What kind of music do you prefer? What groups?
Usually I listen to pop music and soul, but my favorite artist is Ed Sheeran. I like his songs the most.
Yes, thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yes. The next person may be Faiza. Is it right pronunciation of your name?
Yes, ma'am. You're right. And can you hear me?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay.
Yes, when you introduced yourself, you said some bit about your hobbies. Could you please tell more details about your hobbies?
Okay, ma'am. Actually, I mostly like to listen music and I like K-pop. Also, I'm a big fan of Alan Walker. He's from Norway. And I also like Selena Gomez from United States. And I really like to sing, but I know, I'm not really good singer. I like to sing and I sing by my own at home. And I also like to read the stories and I read a lot of English stories, and I like when I read, I enjoy it very much and I try to understand what the meaning of the sentences, the words. If I don't understand, I use a dictionary like that. And I also like to talk to friends and I'm a very friendly person and I really like to get along with the people. Especially before, there have made with us a lot of foreigner teachers, and they all were so friendly, and I think you're so friendly too. And I really like to get along with you. That's it. And I also like speaking. I like to speak with my friends. Ma'am, can you suggest me if I ask you that? How can we improve ourselves in English or in a short time? What will you suggest me for it?
Yes, thank you. Do you use social media? And what social media do you prefer?
I use Instagram, Snapchat. Like I also use people that account of my mom, and especially I use Instagram, and I really have learned a lot of things from there, and I also watch videos in Facebook. There are a lot of English teachers in my country who are so popular. They're also very popular international level too. I like to watch their videos and be fan of them.
Yes, thank you. Because, when we, in our university, when we think how to involve our students in our university life, the most of teachers use Facebook, but they say that students prefer Instagram, and in our country, Telegram is very popular. Do you use Telegram in Bangladesh?
Yeah, ma'am. I use Telegram.
Yes.
That's my own. That's all in my first account. I just use it for my study purpose.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you very much. Maybe I'll ask to talk with next person. Sijit, is it okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
How are you, ma'am?
Thank you. Thank you. Fine and safe. Nowadays, the first and the better answer for this question, it is we are safe here in our country. And what's about you? What job is preferable for you in the future?
In future, I am to be a good doctor.
Oh, great. My daughter is working in dentist surgery. And what specialization do you prefer as a doctor?
In future, I am to be a doctor in heart.
My students.
Yes, it is very good job, great profession. And what do you prefer? What hobbies? What are your hobbies?
In my pastimes, I like to reading books, and I also like to make video, and I upload them in my YouTube channel.
Oh, it's great. Yes, yes. Instagram and YouTube. It is for young generation. And
Yes,
what are the topics of your YouTube channel?
In my channel, I also like to represent our country and different personality in English. In English, I represent there. This is the
great
topic of my channel.
Yes, great job. It's very interesting. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Ma'am, which university? Ma'am,
Yeah.
I have a question to you.
Yes, yes, please. You're welcome.
Yeah, what is the name of your university?
National Economic University.
Oh, the name is so interesting.
Yes, yes.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, thank you very much, Sajid. So let me talk with Enayat Kabir. Is it correct pronunciation?
Hello, Enayat Kabir.
Kabir?
Unmute your microphone.
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes, you're welcome. And what is your future job? What are you dreaming about?
Actually, my dream is to be a software engineer as a profession. And it's my, you can also seem that it's my dream that to be a writer, because I write poems, stories, and I have a dream to write an epic named From God, and I am trying to write some novels. That's what.
Very, very interesting. What are the topics of your stories?
My stories are about the language project, and some are fancy stories.
Very interesting. And where do you publish your stories? In social media?
I didn't publish yet, but after some days, maybe after some weeks, not more than 3 or 4 weeks, I'm going to publish my first idol, a poem of book named Rokto Bheta Shishir.
It's very interesting, great. And do you use social media channels, Instagram, YouTube?
Yeah, I use social media. I use Facebook, and I have also an account on Twitter.
Yes, yes. I have a question about Twitter. Is it interesting for you to read Twitter posts?
Please again ask. I couldn't catch your voice.
Yes, I have a question about Twitter and tweets. Do tweets interesting for you?
Yeah, Yeah. As a profession, I want to be a software engineer, and as my dream, as my goal, as a goal, I want to be a writer, and I want to be one of the most famous writers of the world. It's my dream.
Yes.
I want to be like Kazi Nazrul Islam.
It's
the most talented writer and poet of Bengali literature.
It's very ambiguous task, but it's very good and high task, and good luck for you in the future in your activities.
Thank you very much.
In your writing activities. Very interesting person. All students are very interesting person. Thank you very much for communication. And
most welcome.
Yes, thanks. And who is the next person? Maybe Tusif?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. What are you interested in? What are your hobbies?
Ma'am, my hobby is playing football.
Yes. Do you play football professionally in some special institute?
No, ma'am.
Sorry. What is the name of your football team?
I couldn't catch that.
Thank you. And what do you think about your future? Do you want to be a football man in the future or something else?
Ma'am, you know, here everyone expects you to be a doctor or an engineer, and your relative expects you to be a doctor or an engineer. Everyone expects you there. But when I was like 5 years old, I saw football, a football game called FIFA 15 that was played by my brother. And I asked my brother, what are you playing? He said, I'm playing football. And I said, what is ball? It's a sport that you play with a ball and kick it out. And it's my passion, it's my dream, and my idol is Cristiano Ronaldo.
Thank you. What footballists do you like most of all? Football players. What football players, who are your favorite football players?
Cristiano Ronaldo, Zinedine Zidane, and Kaka.
It's good. It's famous.
Sorry to interrupt everyone. Our time is very short. There's been less than 1 minute. After 1 minute, there's been maybe 30 seconds. We'll be disconnected and we'll reconnect.